well-known beach destination in Turkey, Antalya is a beautiful place, picturesque beaches, local feel, and delicious restaurants, and of course, specialty coffee. Over the next 4 days, we'll explore the best of each category. And this episode is really about one question. Is the Turkish Riviera still a great value for money in 2025? I'm in Turkey, we're in Antalya, and it's near the Konyaaltı Beach. Here's a quick lay of the land. The coastline stretches for miles, but the vibe changes depending on where you stay. East of the old town, you've got Lara Beach, lined with luxury resorts, all-inclusive stays, and a bit more touristy-driven feel. The downside of this part is that it doesn't really have a stretch of the beach outside of the all-inclusive resorts, and this is not what we were looking for this trip. So west of the city, you've got a Konyaaltı Beach. This is more local, it's more laid back, but even this beach has two personalities depending on where you are. So the right side of the town is quite a bit busier. It's a place where you can find a lot of beach clubs, restaurants, and coffee shops, but it's also a hum of activity. The left side stretches towards the mountain. It's quieter, more open, and this is where the locals come to swim or watch the sunset without the crowds. And the best of all, it also has the beautiful backdrop of the mountain. And this is our home base for this trip. My family came here, and so I just came to join them, and I was positively surprised. So we're staying at this boutique hotel. The room is fairly simple, so the room tour is going to be quick. The whole hotel was recently refurbished. You can see that mostly they did this furniture update. Those are nice and modern. They're quite minimalistic, but it's all clean and very nice. And they even have a TV with Netflix and YouTube, which is not very common. And overall design is pretty nice. You have the balcony, and those are electric, and so you can put them all the way down. On the outside, you have this beautiful view with palms, and then down there you have a pool. And then the bathroom, this is where you kind of see that it's just been refurbished, because you have some old stuff like this thing. It actually doesn't even work. Overall, the finishings here, you can tell that they are a little less nice. And this is the one that is being built next to us. And from the renderings, it actually looks really nice. This is more of a high-end. This hotel opened in 2025, and so for our next visit, I will definitely consider this as the main option. And then the third alternative is kind of in between. So this is a Vesta Suites, and they're also very close to the other two. And this is more of an apartment hotel. So the rooms are bigger, and you have the full kitchen, the washing machine, and the living room. So if you're looking for more of a long-term stay, this is the third option that can be a good pick. And now that we're through the accommodation, let's explore the area and the things to do. I really like the area. It's kind of simple, but you also have this palms and greenery, and there is a park nearby, and it's not very crowded, it's not too loud, and the beach where we are staying is a 5-minute walk. And it's really nice, it's like small rocks, so you don't have sand residue. They also have showers, bathrooms, and yeah, overall it's a very nice beach. And one more positive surprise is the quality of coffee. So we have one coffee shop just across the street, and another one that we found yesterday is just around the corner, and their coffee was just perfect. So this is where I'm going now, and then we're heading to the beach.
I'm the best baristas in Antalya.
Do you roast your coffee yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
This one is for espresso, this one is for filter.
Perfect. So this was our favorite coffee place, but there were other two that we really liked. The first one is Rom Coffee. It was right across the street from our hotel. It had a beautiful cozy space, delicious desserts, and of course a great cup of coffee. Felt like a perfect spot to stay for a couple of hours if you needed to work. And then the third one was actually right on the beach. It's called Beck's Coffee. If you wanted to get your caffeine fix in the middle of the day while you are enjoying the beach. And speaking of the beach, this is where we're going next. The The side of the beach we preferred was this public side. As you can see, there is a few beach clubs. So if you are into a more comfortable beach stay, this is definitely an option to consider. But you can also just grab your blanket. We felt really comfortable. We mostly stayed during the morning hours and in the evening. It gave us the best view without the heat of the day. Also during lunch we explored some of the local restaurant scene and I wanted to show you the best restaurants that this place has to offer. The first one is called Salas Balik and this is a very local restaurant. They offer fresh seafood and some of the local dishes. When we went there, we opted for catch of the day and it was absolutely delicious. The second place is called Lara Balik. This is the one that is very close to the beach and it also has air conditioning, so it was a perfect place for lunch. They had a very extensive menu and we tried quite a few things, including the salad, the mushrooms, which were my absolute favorite, the fish, and all of them were really delicious. And they also had this cool bird that was extremely entertaining, and so you're not gonna get bored while you wait for your order. So if you're looking for a nice lunch place, definitely note this one. And then the third one became our favorite and we went there for a few times. Tonight we going to our already favorite restaurant here and they serve the traditional Turkish food and their pide, which is Turkish pizza. And I will leave the reference in the description and also you can see the address here. The next day we enjoyed a bit more of a beach, beautiful views, and wrapped this nice and relaxing 4-day vacation in Antalya. So back to our question, I can tell that Antalya is definitely a nice beach destination in Turkey and it's an incredible value for money, especially when I compare it to our trip to Bodrum, which is coming up next.